And so I said, can I pray about it? How do you tell Dr. Stanley no? And I did. And I went home and I thought, Lord, I don't want to do this. And I just don't know that do I have a heart for it? Do I have a vision? And then God brought me back to this life-giving message that Tammy poured into my heart about 9 years ago. And I started getting excited, and I started getting ideas, and it was like, Lord, you're giving me a vision. And so I called Tammy, and I told her what was going on and what was in my heart. I said, would it be possible, would you give us permission to use this message as an umbrella, as a mandate over all of us, as a body, as a group of women? Can I share this message of becoming a life-giving woman with the women of Frist Baptist Church Atlanta? And she was so supportive and so excited. I said, then will you come? And impart the message to these women. And so Tammy, I want to tell you a little bit about her. She's a speaker, an author. She was the co-host of an Emmy-winning TV show called Aspiring Women for 10 years. She's the mother of 4. She's a grandmother, if you could believe it. I want to look, when I'm a grandmother, I want to look that good. But she has the gift of hospitality like nobody's business. She could put Martha Stewart to shame any day of the week. And so I want to share my friend, my life-giving friend, Tammy Maltby. Yay!
Oh, do you love her? Come on, give her a round of applause. I love it. Hi, everybody. I'm going to get in your space, right? Did anybody come needing a little encouragement? Wave at me. Come on, let me see ya. Okay, who needed a lot? Let's see both hands. All right, we're going to start out right tonight. You ready? Look at the woman to the left of you and say, you're looking thinner, younger. Gosh, you're looking good. That's right. Oh, okay, how about 10 seconds of heaven? Ready? Put your hands up. Come on, wave at me. Come on. Go to the woman to your right and start massaging her back. Try that. Okay, switch the other direction. Yeah, I love that. Okay, that's it. Heaven's up. Heaven's over. Wow. Aren't you feeling better already? Huh? Oh, I love it. Encouragement. We came to be encouraged. Encouragement, it's a powerful word. It comes from the core word, courage. You need courage? Yeah, we need courage. Because life can be so hard. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Life can be so hard. We need encouragement. We need to come alongside each other. We need to be life-giving women to each other. Yeah. We are family. I want to be KathyTroccoli when I grow up. Isn't she fabulous? Oh my gosh. Amazing. Encouragement, we need to be encourager. Life-giving women. Do you know that Eve's name means life-giver? In the original language, it says, she is the life-giver. When God created a woman, it said that he fashioned her. Actually, that's the word. Fashioned a more refined version of the original. Of course, we knew that. He fashioned her in the middle of beauty, the garden. Don't we always try to make ourselves beautiful? Our houses, our husbands. Yeah, we long to live beautiful lives. We long to connect with other women, but we've got an issue. We've got the sin brokenness issue. We need a perspective change. You know, I was a co-host for Aspiring Women for 10 years. And I interviewed this guy, and he was going through cancer. And we were talking about miracles, and are you believing for a miracle? And he said something I'll never forget. He said, sometimes the greatest miracle in your life is just a perspective change. It's just seeing something differently, and when you see it differently, it changes everything about you, right? Changes how you think, how you live, how you respond, how you embrace, how you risk. We need a perspective change. We've come tonight to have a perspective change on who we are, who God made us to be, and why it matters, why God sees you. He sees you. Tonight, he sees you. He sees the circumstances you left. He sees the circumstances you're going back to. He sees you. He's going to give you a perspective change. I was a mother of 4 children. Actually, I still am a mother to 4 children. But I was a mother to 4 children, 5 and under. Come on, bow down. And then I became a mother of 4 teenagers, a double dip. But this particular time, I had my older girls were about 7 at the time. My son was 5, and my little girl, Micaiah, she was about 3 at the time. She is my humbling factor. Does anyone have one in their life? Boy, the first 3 would have made me look like a really great mom. But then she came along. So we're at the grocery store, and I had just picked her up from preschool, and she was one of those kids that always liked to dress up. You know those kind of kids? And she was a princess every single time. And so she had this long flowing gown and the gloves and the dangling earrings and, of course, a tiara. And we are going through the grocery store, and you know how mothers of small children, you know what that's like? That's like terror. That is absolutely terror. You're going through the grocery store. I've got 1 cart of kids, 1 cart of groceries, and I'm running through as fast as I can before they self-destruct and embarrass you terribly at the grocery store. So this particular day, Micaiah was in the cart, and she said to me, Mom, please let me out, please don't make me stay in the cart. And I'm like, no, you're going to sit nicely in the cart, and you're going to obey your mother. No, please. So finally, I said, fine. You know how they wear you out? So I said, fine, but if I get you out of that cart, you're going to stay right here. Yeah, right. Yes, Mother dear, absolutely, I would love to obey you. So she jumps out of the cart, and of course, within about 2 seconds, whoosh, she's gone. So I grab my firstborn female, Mackenzie, my responsible, wonderful, always makes me look good at conferences daughter. Any firstborn females in here? Wave at me. You been in therapy most of your life? You can thank your mother for that. So I grabbed her. I said, Mackenzie, I said, quick, go check on your sister. It's just right now. Oh, she ran around the corner. She ran around back. She goes, Mother, it's an emergency. I said, knowing Micaiah probably was. So I came around the corner, and there were all the good mothers. You know the good mothers? Their children are appropriately buckled into their belts. They always have clean children. You know which ones? And so there I am watching Micaiah down the bean and rice aisle, doing cartwheels with no underwear on. Envision it. Woo! I thought I would die, and then I was afraid I wouldn't. I thought, I'm going to have to live through this. And then it happened. The perspective changed. I had a woman, she was probably in her mid-60s. She probably raised several Micaiahs. She walked up to me, and she put her arm around me. She goes, honey, it's okay. She'll wear underwear again someday. Don't you love it? We take ourselves far too seriously, right? We need to take God very seriously, but we've got to get a grip on ourselves. We got to let it go. We need a perspective change. We need a miracle of a perspective change, because who you are is you are a life-giving woman. You don't become her. You are her. You've been created to be her. God put it in your